The Chief Purpose Officer is the leader in the organization who is responsible for revealing the DNA of the organization. I mean, the purpose of the business. What does the company stand for? Why do they exist? So, revealing and uncovering the purpose of the business is the key responsibility of the Chief Purpose Officer. Then articulating and communicating that purpose to the whole world is the most important thing to do once they are on board as Chief Purpose Officer inside the company. Secondly is to develop the leaders inside the business, because organizational development starts with leadership development. Without a well-articulated purpose and very empowered leadership, purpose-driven leadership team inside the company cannot assume its leadership responsibility and cannot fulfill its leadership obligation. So the Chief Purpose Officer should make sure that the leadership team is well empowered to figure out and live out their true DNA, I mean purpose, and that should be in alignment with the organizational grand purpose of the organization. Thirdly is to make sure that purpose is the center of the galaxy. I mean, the center of the universe, the whole organizational spectrum inside the company. So, purpose is the center of the galaxy, and all the planets should revolve around that center. I mean, the business departments from HR, organizational development, sales, marketing, planning, finance, everything should revolve around the center of the galaxy. The identity of the business, the brand, the oxygen of the company, the purpose of the business. And the key fourth task of the Chief Purpose Officer is to measure the final impact on the true recipients of the purpose action. I mean, people. Because if you have noticed, the Chief Purpose Officer here, the P stands for purpose, and the same P stands for people. So there is a symbiotic link between the purpose of the business and the final recipient, the people, whether they are inside or outside the organization. So the Chief Purpose Officer should measure the final impact and interpret that impact successfully through talking about and setting up the most important and fundamental department inside the company. I'm talking about the leadership department, the purpose department. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about, again at length, about the duties of the Chief Purpose Officer and how purpose department, the leadership department is the most important business function that should exist in all companies that are seriously and they are keen and determined to command an impactful and purpose-driven leadership in their businesses. So stay tuned for the next video, and because we're going to talk about again the leadership department, the purpose department, that is the key task and responsibility of the appointed Chief Purpose Officer. Thank you.